The LJMU racing team is competing in the Formula Student competition, the biggest and best student motorsport competition in Europe. Here in the workshop at LJMU is where the whole process begins.
Hi, I'm Jack Clisby. I'm the Formula Student team manager for the 09-010 team. Formula Student's been running in John Moores for 3 years. It's an international competition. It's actually been running for 12 years in the UK and I think for about 20 years internationally. Comprises of basically 3 static competitions and 3 dynamic competitions down in Silverstone. We're building the race car behind us that's going to be ready for July 2010, which is the first year John Moores will have done in dynamic competitions. We won last year, which was just based on static design competitions, so the expectations of the team this year have sort of superseded really.
I'm my first year and I'm on the Formula Student team this year. Since being a child I've been actively involved in motorsport, and so when I came to university it'd only be right to get involved in something like this. It's great for getting hands on the car. You get to do all sorts of things. You get to use all the different tools, use new tools, make all different parts, learn about how the car works, different parts of the car, the suspension, the engine.
Students get involved in all areas of engineering. Here we see the construction of the upright of the car, just one of the many carefully designed and manufactured parts that make the car. A vast amount of attention to detail is needed to ensure all of the parts are accurately measured and fit for purpose.
Everything has to be done to a deadline, otherwise you end up getting behind. There's so much to do on the car. You have to set yourself deadlines to make sure that everything gets done on time. If everything doesn't get done on time, then obviously the car's not going to be ready, and we're going to be rushing to get to Silverstone by mid-July.
We've booked a testing venue in Aintree in May, 30th of May. That will be the first time the car's run under its own power. Again, this will be a massive achievement for us. The deadlines to get there at the moment are quite strict. We're about a month over our expected deadlines at the moment, so to get there in May will be another massive achievement, another step forward for the team.
All have to wear the same overalls.
Which ones are you wearing Lawrence's?
I've got Lawrence's stuff on there.
Kevin, you've got yours.
Jack, you get mine.
Right.
Yeah, all the Lawrence's, I don't really mind.
Aintree, which of course is well known for its racing of the 4-legged kind, is the setting for the 4 wheels of JMU's newly built race car. This is where the team can test the suspension, brakes and overall running of the engine, not to mention the safety elements of the car.
Do you know the history of this car? Inherited.
Well, I saw bits of it 2 years ago.
We had basically a chassis that we inherited, and it was really unstable. It was very flexible. So we loved the car.
Yeah. You won't get, I mean, as I said, I'm not involved in judging now, but certainly the other judges were all red hot on weight, which as a competitor who builds his own car, I could never see the sense in that, because I want my car to go into the Armco and come out the same shape as it went in. I don't drive my car fast, my daughter does. She tends to take the front wheel off rather regularly.
The team consists of university students from a number of years and disciplines such as automotive, mechanical and electrical engineering, computer-aided design and media.
Which basically we've inherited the arms as well, you see, so they're not very suitable for the job.
I see, you inherited the wishbones.
We inherited the wishbones, all the wishbone pickups, which is why they're in the middle of a bar, not on a node.
Oh shit, I mean, sorry, can I take the dog collar off and then I'll swear?
Please do.
Yeah. So this is the chassis you inherited?
Well, yeah, and we've basically had to modify it as
right.
much as we can to make it work.
Yeah, yes.
Pedals used to be here. The pedal.
I mean, the angles of these brackets, the fact I don't like them are because they're not in the...
Nodal.
Is that the fancy word for it?
Apparently, yeah.
I read the Bible in
All
college.
right.
Yeah.
I've got a good book I can lend you.
After all the testing and the team are happy with the car, it's time for the big event itself. There's no turning back now, as it's time for Silverstone. It's the home of British motorsport and the Formula Student event has finally arrived. After a year of hard work, the Liverpool John Moores team have made it to Silverstone. It's all hands at the ready for 4 days of scrutineering, testing and racing. First up is the gruelling scrutineering of the car, in which all cars must go through at the beginning of every competition.